Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to make this super quick, super easy, super good ziti. I made this one day after work. So I started with some ground turkey. Of course, I was boiling my water for my pasta noodles. You can use whatever pasta noodles you want, but I used the ziti pasta noodles. My first seasoning that I popped on that ground turkey is the Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning. I just really, you do your standard seasoning, and then sometimes I just throw whatever else in there. But that was the first one I decided to use. Now, I'm about to butcher this name, but then I put in the Tony Chacher's original Creole seasoning. It's kind of like a seasoning salt, but it's like the new age seasoning salt that everyone uses. I also use seasoning salt too, but this is garlic powder, and I also put in some onion powder. Which one is that? I think that was the garlic powder. So yeah, as that's cooking, I just add whatever other seasoning. You can add whatever seasoning you want. I put in some black pepper. I put in some basil. And I also used some parsley. I don't know. I just be putting whatever in there, and it always comes out good, so don't come for me for none of my seasonings that I'm adding. That's the black pepper. Yeah, and I just let that kind of cook, brown and everything. And so I had already got my water started for my noodles, but I'm showing you what I used. I put some olive oil in the water, and I used some chicken bouillon seasoning. I probably butchered that name as well. These are the noodles that I use. And now that my water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and pour my pasta noodles in the pot. All right, so my ground turkey is almost there. It's not completely done, but it is beginning to brown. So once it's ready, I'm going to go ahead and get my dish ready because I am going to be baking this ziti. So I go ahead with my ragu tomato sauce, and I put that at the bottom. I don't have time to be making tomato sauce from scratch, so yeah, I just buy different cans. I've kind of been experimenting with the brands, so that's why you're going to see like 3 different brands of tomato sauce in this video, because one day I ended up buying this random brand, and it was so good. I was like, okay, I gotta start experimenting and see which one I like best. But now I'm trying to hold my camera while I pour these noodles in. And I was kind of having a bit of a hard time. I ain't gonna lie, but you get the gist. So I kind of started doubting myself here, and I added that ground turkey over top of the noodles, and I did not record it because I was like, you know what, I'm not recording this. And then I changed my mind again, and so that's why we're here. So after adding those noodles, I put the ground turkey over top of those noodles, and I layered it again with some more noodles and then some more tomato sauce. It's just kind of layering. Really, it's all going to be mixed up. I don't know why I chose to mix it all up in this dish here. I could have just threw everything into a pot and poured it into the dish, but whatever. I was trying to be fancy. This is a super quick meal, so I knew it wasn't gonna, I really did not feel like spending a long time cooking in the kitchen. This probably took like 20 minutes to make. So if it's a Monday or Tuesday and you don't feel like cooking, but you gotta feed the kids, here you go. Thank me later. So y'all gonna see a lot of Bowl and Basket brands, because that's what we do. We go for the Bowl and Basket because I don't have it. Anyway, so this is the 4 cheeses cheese that I'm using over top of the ziti. I did want, a creamy, not creamy, cheesy, situation going on. So yeah, boom. I added some Parmesan cheese, and I sprinkled like half of a bottle of Parmesan cheese on top, and I mixed that up, and then I went ahead and added some mozzarella cheese as well. I wanted a little bit of, stretch, like cheesy goodness. So yeah, I threw that mozzarella cheese in there. And this is what it looks like after I added the cheeses, mixed up all the cheeses, and then I put some mozzarella cheese on top. I went ahead and threw that in the oven uncovered, and I set my oven temperature to 350. Yeah, I left it in the oven for about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And this was the final product, the finished product. This was the results. Yeah, whatever. This is how it came out. This is how it came out. I was like, I can't wait to dig in. And here's the first scoop. Wrong. The first scoop didn't give me the drag that I wanted, so I tried it again. I needed that cheese drag. You see that little bit of cheesy goodness? Yes, that's what I needed. All right. So try this at home. Let me know how you make yours.